Is the lion really the king of the jungle? Imagine standing in the middle of the African savanna. The sun is slowly rising over the horizon. Thousands of animals are already awake: zebras, buffalo, antelopes, elephants. Every one of them alert, every one of them listening. Then suddenly, a roar echoes across the plains, a sound so powerful that it can travel for miles. A sound that immediately changes the behavior of everything nearby. But why? Why does a single animal command so much attention? Why have humans called the lion the king of beasts for thousands of years? Is the lion really a king, or is that title just one of the greatest myths ever created? If kings are chosen by strength, then why isn't the elephant king? If kings are chosen by size, then why isn't the rhinoceros king? If kings are chosen by speed, then why isn't the cheetah king? And if kings are chosen by hunting ability, then why aren't wolves, orcas, or great white sharks wearing the crown? Why the lion? What makes this animal so special? Is it truly the most powerful predator on Earth? Or have we been looking at lions the wrong way all along? What if the secret isn't strength? What if it isn't size? What if it isn't even fear? Could it be leadership? Could it be confidence? Could it be something deeper that humans have recognized for thousands of years? Because when we look at ancient civilizations, something strange appears. The lion is everywhere. On royal flags, on ancient statues, on temple walls, on shields, on crowns. From Africa to Europe, from the Middle East to Asia. Generation after generation, empire after empire, people kept choosing the same animal to represent power. But why? What did they see in the lion that they didn't see in any other creature? And here's an even bigger question. Does the lion deserve that reputation? Because the truth may surprise you. Lions do not spend every day hunting. They are not the fastest animals. They are not the largest predators. Many lions fail. Many starve. Many never become leaders. Many cubs never survive their first year. So how did an animal with so many weaknesses become the symbol of power itself? What is the real story behind the lion? What happens inside a pride? How do lions survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth? Why do females do most of the hunting? Why do males fight battles that can cost them everything? Why do lions risk their lives for territory? And why do some scientists believe the lion's greatest strength isn't its muscles, but its social intelligence? In this documentary, we will uncover the true story of lions, their origins, their battles, their family life, their hunting strategies, their rivals, their rise to become one of the most famous animals in history. And by the end, we will answer one question that humans have been asking for centuries. Is the lion really the king of the jungle? Or is the truth far more fascinating? The origin of lions. Long before humans built cities, long before the first pyramids rose from the sands of Egypt, long before written history even existed, the ancestors of modern lions were already roaming the earth. To understand where lions came from, we need to travel back millions of years into a world that looked very different from today. The lion belongs to the cat family, known scientifically as Felidae. This family first appeared roughly 25 million years ago. At that time, the world was home to many different predators competing for survival. The earliest cats were much smaller than modern lions. They looked more like agile hunters living in forests than the giant predators we know today. Over millions of years, these early cats evolved into different branches. Some became small cats, others became medium-sized hunters, and one branch eventually gave rise to the largest cats on Earth. This group is known as the Panthera lineage. The Panthera genus includes lions, tigers, jaguars, leopards, and the snow leopards. Scientists believe that the ancestors of Panthera appeared around 6 million years ago. These animals possessed a special adaptation that would change their future forever. They could roar, Unlike most cats, members of the Panthera family evolved a unique structure in their throat and voice box that allowed them to produce deep, powerful vocalizations. This ability would later become one of the defining characteristics of lions. But the lion itself had not yet appeared. Its story was only beginning. Around 2 million years ago, the first true lions emerged. These early lions were not restricted to Africa. In fact, lions would eventually become one of the most widespread large mammals on Earth. During the Ice Age, lions expanded across enormous territories. Their range stretched from Africa into Europe, across the Middle East, through Asia, and even into North America. Many people are surprised to learn that lions once lived in places where they no longer exist today. They hunted in regions that are now covered by modern cities. They walked across landscapes that humans would later transform forever. At one point, lions occupied more territory than any other wild cat species in history. Some ancient lions were even larger than modern African lions. One of the most famous was the cave lion. Known scientifically as Panthera spelaea, the cave lion lived throughout Europe and parts of Asia during the Ice Age. These massive predators could grow significantly larger than many lions alive today. They hunted giant prey, including wild horses, bison, deer, and sometimes even young mammoths. Evidence of these lions survives in prehistoric cave paintings, created by early humans tens of thousands of years ago. These paintings reveal something fascinating. Humans were already observing lions carefully, already respecting them, already fearing them. Even at the dawn of human civilization, lions had become symbols of power. As the Ice Age ended, the world began to change. Temperatures rose, habitats shifted. Many large animals disappeared. Some lion populations adapted, others vanished forever. Over thousands of years, the surviving lions became concentrated primarily in Africa and parts of Asia. The lion we know today is scientifically called Panthera leo. It evolved into a highly specialized predator capable of thriving in open grasslands and savannas. Unlike most big cats, lions developed a remarkable social system. Instead of living alone like tigers and leopards, lions formed groups known as prides. This adaptation changed everything. A pride could defend territory more effectively, protect cubs, hunt larger prey, and survive challenges that would be difficult for solitary predators. This social behavior helped lions dominate many African ecosystems. Yet, despite their success, lions faced a new challenge: humans. As human populations expanded, lion habitats began to shrink. Forests were cleared, grasslands were converted into farmland, wild prey became scarcer, conflicts between humans and lions increased. Over time, lions disappeared from vast regions where they had lived for thousands of years. Ancient Greece once had lions. So did much of the Middle East. Lions roamed across India, Turkey, and large parts of Europe. Today, those populations are gone. Only a small population of Asiatic lions remains in India. Most wild lions now survive in Africa. Their kingdom is far smaller than it once was. Yet despite these losses, the lion remains one of the most recognizable animals on Earth. Its image appears on flags, monuments, coats of arms, sports teams, and national symbols. For thousands of years, humans have associated lions with courage, strength, leadership, and royalty. Perhaps that is because lions have survived countless changes throughout Earth's history. They witnessed ice ages. They watched giant mammals rise. The hunting strategies of lions. When most people think about lions, they imagine one thing: the hunt. A powerful predator exploding from the tall grass, a desperate chase, a dramatic attack, and a victory earned through strength alone. But the reality is far more fascinating, because lions do not survive by strength alone. They survive through patience, planning, teamwork, and timing. In fact, a lion may spend hours or even days waiting for the perfect opportunity. Every hunt begins long before the attack. The first challenge is finding prey. Across the African savanna, lions share their world with thousands of animals: zebras, wildebeest, buffalo, gazelles, antelope, and sometimes much larger prey. But not every animal is worth chasing. Lions carefully observe their targets. They look for weakness: an injured leg, a young animal separated from the herd, an older individual moving more slowly than the others, a moment of distraction. The difference between success and failure often depends on a single mistake made by the prey. Unlike cheetahs, lions are not built for long-distance speed. A cheetah can reach incredible speeds. A lion cannot. Their bodies are designed for power rather than endurance. This means lions must get as close as possible before launching an attack. Sometimes they crawl through grass for hundreds of meters. Every movement is controlled. Every step is calculated. Their ears remain low. Their bodies hug the ground. Even the wind becomes important. If prey smells a lion too early, the hunt may be over before it begins. This is why lions often approach from downwind, using nature itself as a weapon. As the distance closes, tension grows. 50 meters, 40 meters, 30 meters. The prey remains unaware. The lion waits and waits and waits. Then suddenly, everything changes. The explosion of speed lasts only seconds. A lion can accelerate rapidly over short distances. Muscles that appeared relaxed moments before suddenly unleash tremendous power. The chase begins. Dust fills the air. The herd scatters. Panic spreads instantly. For prey animals, survival depends on chaos. For lions, success depends on focus. A lion does not chase the entire herd. It focuses on one target, one mistake, one opportunity, and then comes the final attack. The lion leaps. Its claws dig into flesh. Its weight crashes into the prey. But even then, the hunt is not over. Large prey can be incredibly dangerous. Buffalo have killed lions. Zebras can break bones with a single kick. Antelope can wound predators with their horns. Every hunt carries risk. One serious injury can mean death. This is why lions evolved something remarkable: cooperation. Unlike most big cats, lions often hunt together, and this changes everything. A pride is capable of bringing down prey that would be nearly impossible for a lone predator. Researchers have observed lionesses taking on different roles during hunts. Some act as drivers, others position themselves in ambush. Some cut off escape routes, others wait silently until the perfect moment. It resembles a military operation more than a simple chase. Each lion contributes to the success of the group. This teamwork allows lions to hunt animals weighing several times more than themselves: buffalo, giraffes, young elephants, even hippos under rare circumstances. But hunting is never guaranteed. Many people are surprised to learn that lions fail far more often than they succeed. Depending on conditions, most hunts end in failure. A missed step, a sudden change in wind, an alert prey animal. Any small mistake can ruin hours of preparation. For every successful hunt, there are many unsuccessful attempts. Life for a predator is often a cycle of effort and disappointment. And yet, lions continue because survival demands persistence. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of lion hunting is what happens after the kill. The hunt may be over, but a new challenge begins: competition. The first to feed are usually dominant males, then females, then cubs. But lions are rarely alone. Hyenas are often watching, waiting, searching for an opportunity. Sometimes dozens of hyenas gather around a kill. Vultures circle overhead. Jackals approach cautiously. Every predator and scavenger understands one thing: a successful lion hunt creates a feast, and everyone wants a share. This leads to some of the most dramatic confrontations in the animal kingdom. Lions defending their meal, hyenas attempting to steal it, entire groups fighting over survival. Because in Africa, every meal matters. Every calorie matters. Every successful hunt can mean the difference between life and death. The lion's hunting strategy is not built on speed. It is not built on size. It is built on intelligence, patience, coordination, and perfect timing. The social life of lions. Among all the big cats on Earth, lions are unique. Tigers live alone. Leopards live alone. Jaguars live alone. Snow leopards live alone. But lions are different. They are the only truly social big cats in the world. While most predators rely on solitude for survival, lions rely on family. A group of lions is known as a pride, and this pride is far more than just a collection of animals. It is a complex society built on cooperation, loyalty, competition, and survival. A typical pride can contain anywhere from a few individuals to more than 30 lions. At its heart are usually several related females. These females are often sisters, cousins, mothers, and daughters. Many spend their entire lives together. Unlike males, female lions rarely leave their family group. They form the foundation of the pride. Generation after generation, they remain connected. Together they raise cubs. Together they defend territory. Together they hunt. And together they survive. This cooperation gives lions a major advantage over many other predators. A single lion can bring down medium-sized prey, but an organized pride can hunt animals many times larger than themselves. Buffalo, zebra, wildebeest, sometimes even young elephants. Every hunt requires communication and teamwork. Different females often take different positions during an attack. Some act as ambushers. Others drive prey toward hidden hunters. The result is a level of coordination rarely seen among large predators. Yet life inside a pride is not always peaceful. Competition exists everywhere. Food must be shared, territory must be defended, and leadership is constantly challenged. Male lions play a very different role within the pride. Most prides are controlled by one or more adult males. These males are responsible for protecting the group from rival lions. Their lives are often brutal. Before becoming leaders, young males are usually forced to leave their birth pride. This often happens when they are around 2 or 3 years old. Suddenly, they lose the protection of their family. Many spend years wandering, hunting alone, avoiding stronger males, searching for an opportunity. For many, that opportunity never comes. Some die from starvation, others are killed by rivals. Only a small percentage succeed in taking control of a pride. When they finally do, their reign is often short. A dominant male may rule for only 2 to 4 years before younger challengers arrive. Every day is a battle to keep power. Every roar is a warning. Every patrol along the territory's border is a reminder that danger is never far away. Perhaps the most controversial aspect of lion society is what happens when a new male takes over. When rival males defeat the previous leaders, they often kill the existing cubs. This behavior may seem cruel, but in evolutionary terms, it increases the chances that the females will produce offspring carrying the new male's genes. It is one of the harshest realities of life in the wild. For lion cubs, survival is never guaranteed. In fact, many cubs never reach adulthood. Disease, starvation, hyenas, leopards, rival lions. The dangers are endless. This is why lionesses are extremely protective mothers. They often cooperate when raising cubs. A female may even nurse another lioness's young. In many prides, cubs grow up together almost like brothers and sisters. They play together, learn together, and slowly develop the skills they will need to survive. Play is more important than it appears. Every chase, every jump, every mock fight is preparation for adulthood. It teaches hunting, balance, strength, and social interaction. As cubs grow older, the differences between males and females become more apparent. Young females usually remain within the pride. Young males eventually leave. Their future lies elsewhere. This separation creates an endless cycle. Females preserve the pride. Males compete to control it. Generation after generation, year after year. Another remarkable aspect of lion society is communication. Lions communicate through body language, scent marking, facial expressions, and vocalizations. Their roar is legendary. A lion's roar can travel up to 8 kilometers or 5 miles under the right conditions. It serves many purposes: warning rivals, locating pride members, defending territory, demonstrating strength. Sometimes a roar alone can prevent a fight from ever happening, because in the wild, avoiding unnecessary injuries is often more important than winning a battle. The social structure of lions is one of the reasons they have become so successful. Working together allows them to accomplish things that would be impossible alone, but their society also comes with challenges: competition, conflict, responsibility, and constant threats from both inside and outside the pride. Why lions became the symbol of kings and empires long before modern nations existed, long before flags flew above castles, long before crowns glittered on the heads of kings. The lion was already a symbol of power. Across thousands of years of human history, one animal appeared again and again: on temple walls, on royal thrones, on ancient coins, on battle banners, on palace gates. From Africa to Europe, from the Middle East to Asia, civilizations that had never met each other somehow reached the same conclusion: the lion represented greatness. But why? Why did humans choose the lion? Why not the elephant? Why not the eagle? Why not the wolf? What made the lion different? Part of the answer lies in appearance. Few animals create the same impression as a fully grown male lion. Its massive mane makes it appear larger than it really is. Its posture radiates confidence. Its gaze seems calm and fearless. Even standing still, a lion looks powerful. Ancient humans noticed this immediately. To them, the lion seemed almost royal, a creature born to rule. But appearance alone cannot explain everything. Many animals look impressive. The lion became something more. It became a symbol. Throughout history, rulers have always searched for ways to display power. Power is not only about strength, it is also about perception. A king must appear strong. A ruler must appear fearless. An empire must appear unstoppable. And no animal communicated those ideas better than the lion. One of the earliest examples comes from ancient Mesopotamia. More than 4,000 years ago, kings were already using lions as symbols of authority. Lion statues guarded entrances to important buildings. Lion imagery appeared in royal art. To ancient people, the lion represented dominance over both nature and enemies. The same pattern appeared in ancient Egypt. The Egyptians admired lions deeply. Many gods were associated with lion characteristics. The goddess Sekhmet, for example, was often depicted with the head of a lioness. She represented power, war, protection, and divine authority. For the Egyptians, lions were not merely animals, they were sacred symbols. As centuries passed, the lion's reputation continued to grow. In Persia, lions became symbols of courage and royal legitimacy. In India, lions appeared in art, religion, and royal imagery. In China, where wild lions did not naturally exist, stone lion statues still became powerful symbols of protection and authority. This is remarkable. Millions of people admired lions without ever seeing a real one. The idea of the lion had become stronger than the animal itself. Then came Europe. Kings, emperors, and noble families embraced the lion as a symbol of leadership. During the Middle Ages, lions became one of the most common images in heraldry. Thousands of coats of arms featured lions, some standing, some roaring, some holding swords, some wearing crowns. To medieval rulers, displaying a lion sent a clear message. We are powerful, we are brave, we are worthy of respect. Even famous rulers embraced the lion's image. One of England's most famous kings became known as Richard the Lionheart, not because he looked like a lion, not because he lived among lions, but because people believed the lion represented the qualities of an ideal ruler: strength, courage, honor, leadership. Over time, the lion became more than a symbol of kings. It became a symbol of entire nations. Even today, lions appear on national emblems, military insignia, sports logos, government seals, and monuments around the world. Many countries that have no wild lions still use lion imagery. That alone reveals the extraordinary influence of this animal. Yet there is an interesting irony. Real lions do not know they are symbols. They do not understand crowns. They do not seek power. They do not build empires. Humans created that meaning. Humans looked at the lion and saw something of themselves, their ambitions, their dreams, their desire for power, their vision of leadership. Perhaps that is why the lion continues to fascinate us. It is not only a predator, it is a mirror, a reflection of what humans have admired for thousands of years. Whether in ancient temples, royal palaces, medieval castles, or modern stadiums, the lion remains one of the most powerful symbols ever created, not because it rules the world, but because it rules our imagination, and that may be the greatest kingdom of all. Are lions really the kings of the jungle? For centuries, people have repeated the same phrase. The lion is the king of the jungle. It appears in books, movies, stories, documentaries, and conversations all around the world. But there is one problem. Lions do not even live in jungles. Most lions live in open grasslands, savannas, and semi-arid regions. So how did they become known as the king of the jungle? And more importantly, do they actually deserve the title? To answer that question, we need to separate myth from reality. Let's begin with strength. Lions are undoubtedly powerful animals. A large male lion can weigh more than 250 kilograms. Its bite is powerful, its claws are deadly, its muscles are designed for explosive attacks. Very few animals are willing to challenge a healthy adult lion, but being powerful does not automatically make something a king. Elephants are larger, rhinos are heavier. Hippos are among the most dangerous animals in Africa. So why are none of them called kings? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere else. Maybe kings are not defined only by strength. Maybe leadership matters too. And this is where lions become truly unique. Unlike most big cats, lions live in organized social groups. They cooperate, protect one another, raise young together, defend territory together. They function more like a society than most predators. In many ways, lion prides resemble small kingdoms. There are leaders, alliances, conflicts, successions, and battles for power. This social structure may be one reason humans have always connected lions with royalty. People often see parts of themselves reflected in lion behavior. But there is another reason: confidence. Watch a lion walk through the savannah. It rarely appears nervous, rarely appears rushed, rarely appears afraid. Its movements are calm, deliberate, controlled. This confidence creates a powerful impression. Many animals survive through speed. Others survive through camouflage. The lion survives partly through reputation. Its presence alone can influence the behavior of an entire ecosystem. When a lion approaches, everything pays attention, even predators. Hyenas become cautious, leopards disappear, prey animals become alert. The lion commands respect, and respect has always been closely associated with power. However, the title of king becomes more complicated when we look deeper, because lions are not invincible. Far from it. Many hunts fail. Many lions starve. Many cubs never reach adulthood. Buffaloes sometimes kill lions. Hyenas sometimes steal their food. Young males are often forced out of their prides. Some spend years struggling simply to survive. The life of a lion is not a story of constant victory. It is a story of constant challenge. And perhaps that makes their success even more impressive. Because true leadership is not about never facing difficulties. It is about overcoming them. Today, lions face a challenge greater than any rival predator: humans. Over the last century, lion populations have declined dramatically. Their territories have shrunk. Their prey has become scarcer. Their future is uncertain. The kings of Africa are fighting a battle unlike any in their history, a battle for survival itself. So, are lions really the kings of the jungle? Scientifically speaking, there is no such thing as a king in nature. Nature has no crowns, no thrones, no royal titles. Every species survives according to its own strengths. The elephant dominates through size, the cheetah through speed, the crocodile through patience, the eagle through vision, the orca through intelligence, and the lion. The lion dominates through a combination of strength, cooperation, confidence, and adaptability. Perhaps that is why humans chose the lion above all others, not because it is perfect, not because it is unbeatable, but because it embodies qualities we admire ourselves: courage, leadership, resilience, determination. For thousands of years, people have looked at lions and seen more than an animal. They have seen an idea, a symbol, a legend, and maybe that is the real answer. The lion is not the king because nature gave it a crown. The lion is the king because humans decided that no other animal better represents what a king should be. And after millions of years of survival, perhaps that title has been earned. So, is the lion really the king of the jungle? Maybe not because it is the strongest, maybe not because it is the fastest, but because for thousands of years no other animal has inspired more respect, power, and admiration. The lion's true kingdom was never the jungle. It was always our imagination, and that is why its legend still lives on today.